Whovians, it's Lopez with the New Who Review, and tonight's episode, The Hand of Fear. The TARDIS returns to modern-day Earth, but it lands in a quarry, where the Doctor and Sarah Jane are caught in a detonation, which unearths the long-buried hand of Eldrad. Eldrad from the planet Kastria, who was shot down and crashed here on Earth centuries ago. But Eldrad must live, and the essence trapped inside the ring on the mummified hand entrances Sarah Jane, who takes the hand to the core of a nuclear reactor where Eldrad regenerates. The Doctor must not knuckle under to pressure and find a solution with his usual aplomb. It's a risk he'll have to take to escape the hand of fear. This four-part story first aired from the 2nd to the 23rd of October in 1976 and was written by Bob Baker and Dave Martin, who also wrote Season 10's story The Three Doctors, which featured Stephen Thorne as Omega, or Omega, depending on where you put the emphasis. In this story, Mr. Thorne plays the transformed Eldrad, much to critical consternation. Not because of Mr. Thorne's performance as much as for the perceived weakness at the end of this story, which I will leave for you to decide. But to be honest, Judith Paris as the female Eldrad runs away with the role. She is fantastic. I must point out a great example of the actor's axiom: there are no small parts, only small actors. And Glenn Houston, who plays Professor Watson, shines brightly and briefly in a moment where his character is on the phone with his family, acting bravely while facing the meltdown of the nuclear reactor. It was a chilling moment, well written and well acted, especially if you have seen the HBO miniseries Chernobyl and are aware of the absolute horrors such an incident could bring about. The Kastrians, or Eldrad at least, knows of the Time Lords. That's established here. The Doctor does another mind meld with Sarah Jane. There are some interesting sci-fi themes here that we've seen before. A ship crashing on pre-civilization Earth echoes The Thing, and also Battlestar Galactica. But to me, the most glaring example of a sci-fi echo, well, a hand survives a crash and is regenerated into a powerful and charismatic female. The fifth element. Chachahamas. On the technical side, I love the miniature of the planet Kastria, the planet's surface with the endless wind-swept snowstorm was really neat. There was a melting door in the reactor. That looked really cool. And again, that steampunk interior of the TARDIS is just wonderful. At the end of this story, the Doctor is called to return to Gallifrey, and he cannot take Sarah Jane with him, alas. The Hand of Fear marks the departure of Elizabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane, one of the show's favorite companions. She exits the TARDIS, and it disappears with that grinding whoosh. She turns and looks wistfully at the sky. Well, for now. Farewell, thou art too dear for my possessing. I'll see you in time.